Make the ground shake.
What's good in the hood? It's boy Juke Shocks coming at you guys with a brand new video. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and yes, I am playing some MW2 today. I just figure you guys might get a little tired of some Black Ops 2, and just so you guys know, I'm trash at this game. I don't know, I'm just garbage. I'm just really bad. And so I don't know why I'm using a sniper. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump straight into the cut commentary. And so for this video, I want to talk about the meanest substitute teacher ever. Every single day that she substitutes with somebody, she always has to write up at least 2 people. Again, shout out to Micah, you're in the story time too. He's always asking me like, am I going to be in your next story time? And I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, you're in my next story time, bro. So we were in PE this time. See, yesterday's story time was when we were in health. This time we were in PE, and so Coach P was out, and so he got this mean substitute lady person. She starts off being really nice. Alright, so she's like, we ask her, hey, are we going outside today? And she's like, I don't know, it depends on if you guys want to or whatever. And so what ends up happening is maybe a little over half the class wanted to stay inside, and then like a few people wanted to go outside. Me, Micah, Salty Alex. There's another story time for Salty Alex, but so me, Micah, Salty Alex, and Spawncore. That's what we call him. His name is Spencer, but we call him Spawncore. So we and a couple other kids wanted to go outside, and so she's like, alright, how about this? Whoever wants to stay inside, you guys can stay inside. For everybody else, y'all are coming outside with me. And so I'm like, oh, heck yeah, we get to split up the class, and it's gonna be a good day. Somebody said that we weren't allowed to like split up classes like that, and so us going outside quickly ran into us having to go back inside after we went all the way down to the track. Alright, so what ended up happening is once we came back inside, we all like were arguing over if we wanted to go, or the whole class go inside or outside. I think a little bit more people chose to go outside the second time, and so that's what ended up happening. So we started to go outside, and this flippin' sub let like half of us stay on the basketball court, and the rest of them go like down on the lower level. It's kind of hard to explain if you guys can't see it, but there was like a hill. On the top of the hill there was a basketball court. On the bottom of the hill there is just an open field where the other kids were playing baseball. We got tired of playing basketball, but we didn't want to go play baseball because none of the kids that were playing baseball knew how to play correctly, and it's really annoying. And so we just stopped playing basketball and just like stood there and just started talking or whatever. So I guess the substitute seen us just standing there, and so she came up to the top part of the hill and said, no, you guys are gonna have to play, or you guys are gonna have to come down here and play whatever game they're playing. But we still didn't listen, and she went back down there, and so we still didn't listen, but she still went back down there, and so we were just standing there some more, and she finally sees us again, and she makes us go down there with them to play baseball. And what ended up happening is a lot of people were complaining about having to like play baseball when they didn't want to, or just stuff like that. And so she's like, alright, listen, we're going to play the game that I choose, and if you guys don't like it, then we can go back inside and I can get the principal. And I'm like, alright, dude, whatever. I'm still kind of backtalking because that teacher is so annoying. Because that's not the first time I had her. Substitute told us that we're all going to play baseball. And so, she split us up into different teams. So Micah, Alex, or Salty Alex, and Spawncore, they were all on the opposite team as me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Because those are the 3 people that I hang out with when I'm in, like, that class. And so I was on a team with a bunch of like kids that think they're better than everybody, and then one girl that thinks she can boss everybody around. So that was pretty much my team. Everybody else was like, everybody on the opposite team was like my friends. I just start playing like normal, and of course I hit the ball when it was my turn because I was the batter. I hit the ball and I run to like third base or something. And so what happened is we eventually got out, I believe. And then it was the other team's turn. So we got them out. Like none of them got any bases. And we got them out like pretty quickly too. Then it was our turn again, and then we did pretty good, but then I believe they got us out again. I might not be saying this correctly. It's something like that. What happened is we eventually got their team out like twice. And as soon as we got the other team out, like for the second time, the teacher's like, no, we're going inside. And I don't even know why she's making us go inside this time, because all we were doing is playing the game. We weren't even arguing or anything. We were just playing the game, and she made us go back inside once we got, I guess it's her favorite team out. But so we are heading back inside, and the door's locked, and so we have to walk all the way around the school to the other door. And when we go inside the door, like, we're all complaining about having to go inside, and I'm like so I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be a fantastic YouTube video. And she just turns around and looks at me like I'm recording her. And long story short, so we go back to the classroom, or the gym. We go back to the gym, and she gets the principal on us, and the principal comes down, and she's talking to everybody, and then she's told the principal that I threatened that I was gonna record her and post it on YouTube. What ends up happening is the principal calls me out. She's like, did you record her? And I'm like, nope. And then my friends were like, no, he didn't. He was just he was just saying that it was gonna be a good video. And so she takes me out. And then the next day, this is when it gets stupid. So the next day, Coach P is back, and we're in health, and he's like really, really mad. And so I walk in, I normally say, hey coach, and then he's like, don't talk to me, sit down and do your work. And I'm like, okay coach. And so I go and I sit down, but long story short, he said that I made the substitute teacher cry. Now I don't know who told him that. I don't know if it was the substitute or if it was the principal, but that sub was not crying. If anything, she was tearing from how loud she was yelling at us. So, I mean, that substitute was not crying whatsoever. But oh well, alright, whatever. So, this is going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smack the like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, peace out. Is me and my friend Micah, what's up? Shout out to you, Micah. Or me and my boy Micah, we were sitting in health class, and we saw something on the floor. And I didn't know what it was. and it started crawling. And there was like a little baby cockroach that was right there. It was a little scared cockroach. It's pretty fun to play with. And so me and my friend Micah, we were just playing with it. And like I would stomp on the ground right in front of it, and it would turn around, and then Micah would stomp on it, and it would turn back around. Then I would, or not on it, but like right in front of it, and then I would stomp right in front of it, and he would turn around. It was just a little scared thing. What ended up happening is I may or may not, but it is I did I miscalculated the stomp, and it landed right on his back, and so the